August 14th, undivable conditions. We fall behind schedule another day.
We had Tropical Storm Cindy pass within 200 miles of us. Now we have another tropical storm.
I've just about given up hope that we'll have time left to solve the mystery of the watertight door. In a couple of weeks, weather like this will be routine out here. Diving on the Doria will be over for another year.
Hey, I'm Ted. Okay, I've been chasing down the weather, and it obviously doesn't look good. We've got a hurricane off of Florida.
This isn't like the Bahamas at all. It's water.
August 16th. For the third day in a row, the Belle squats on deck, a prisoner to the weather. August 17th. At last, the weather breaks. Broke the main lift wire.
Go back there and inspect that cable.
It's sheer luck that the cable snapped while the Belle was still over the deck. August 18th. Nearly 2/3 through the schedule with nothing to show for it. We put a sixth diver into saturation. His name's Drew Ruddy. He's from Morgan City, Louisiana.
I feel like that the Doria is a wreck for me, and I hope I can be the man for her.
Progress, my friend, and here we go. Over.
I've just worked all pieces so far. I haven't found anything so great as to really rig up.
Roger, roger. He's just digging. He's rooting.
Drew's in the muck up to his chest. Still.
Be patient, Steve. I'll just keep going deeper and deeper here.
I'm patient, Drew. You got all the time you want, son.
Told me they were going to make me a movie star. I didn't really quite expect it to be like this. I know Robert Redford didn't have to do this. I'm trying to work myself down. It's going real easy. There seems to be a lot of hollow spots here.
Yeah, roger, Drew.
You know, it's definitely going to have to be cleaned up more in this area.
Come down on the airlift. Coming down on the airlift.
You want it apart?
Came apart?
Thank you.
Oh, no, we don't want it apart. The airlift is on deck, and they're working on it now. They're working on getting it back to you now.
It seems to me you need to move a little bit to the hole. If you got to expand it, go a little bit to the right. Go ahead. Got all the time you want.
Well, I got something here, as far as I can tell. Feels like it's in about the right place, and it's a big iron object. Definitely not very safe.
Can you positively identify it?
I got my hand on the dial.
All right, Drew, you little shit. No, all right. He's got his hand on the dial.
All right.
Pass it on.
I'll tell you, God let us do it, because this is the biggest mess I've ever been in my life.
Want to hear something? Drew's got his hand on the safe.
What?
His hand is on the safe. He's got his hand on the dial. Yes.
Are you
The
kidding
safe
me?
is located.
Are you kidding me?
No. He's unburying it right now. He's hand is positively identified as the safe.
I'll never forgive you if you're kidding me.
He's positively, he said, my hand is on the dial.
Incredible.
It fits the drawing. It's narrower than anybody thought. He said it's only about 2 foot wide, but it's real deep.
I couldn't care less.
I don't either.
6 inches deep.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's on the safe.
I couldn't care less if it's a piggy bank. Isn't that a great way to go into stock? Send me the tugger, and I'll send you a 1-inch drawing. I see them.
Good, we can face the public again.
Can we get that 6-pack right in there?
God almighty, there they are.
Now, a toast for the men for the Doria project and found the safe. Yeah!
Got the news. Somebody just excitedly called over the comms. Hey, they got the safe. They got the safe. A big weight was lifted off my shoulder. Honestly.
That's the way I felt.
Oh, God, such good news.
August 20th, 11 a.m. My turn to go into saturation. I'll be replacing cameraman Bob Hollis. This is going to be a difficult time for Elga. We won't be able to speak privately again until the job's all over, in about 2 weeks. She'll have to handle the whole operation without me. A team of 30 men. Hurricane Dennis, which was headed safely out to sea, suddenly changes direction and bears down on us.
That was just a pretty heavy shaking.
Whiskey Yankee Tango 8527, the sea level 11 to KIL 767, Sand Dollar. Come in.
We're isolating ourselves from the TUP.
Good idea. The captain is afraid that he loses his bow, port, anchor, and that then we might lose the ship, capsize. Over.
I understand, but if that happens, we'd like to be free of the sea level. They ought to get some explosives ready to cut the legs off this chamber.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I hope the captain will take it from me. Over.
The perfect cosmic joke. Last night we were celebrating our victory. Tonight we're fighting for our lives. We may end up with the safe all right, lying next to it on the bottom of the ocean. The storms taught us one thing. Out here, we can't take anything for granted. Until the prize is safely aboard the sea level, it can be snatched away at any moment. August 22nd, an aborted bell dive. I think we're shell-shocked, storm-shocked. The hurricane's passed, but conditions still are undivable. 3 days have already gone by since we put our hands in the bank safe. There's nothing to do but wait it out.
Well, the bell made a run this morning, but we had to abort because the ground swells are still too big. Over.
August 24th. We send down a team to torch loose the safe. An hour later, Jennings has to abort the dive.
Get a boat hook.
Come on down a little, Steve.
I can't, man.
We have contact.
We found the bank safe 5 days ago, and it's still not on board.
So he'll get back to us at 11 o'clock, that is?
Right.
Well,
He'll say something similar to what Jack has on his.
so all we know is that we get bad weather tomorrow,
Yes.
and that Monday it will be better.
48-foot seas tomorrow.
August 25th, 8 a.m. It's been 6 days since we uncovered the safe.
Ted?
Yes,
Steve wants to know who's going to dive this morning.
it'll be Ted, Larry, and Peter.
Ted, Larry, and Peter, Roger.
That is correct. Great.
We can't wait forever. We're going for it.
I need another shackle. 1-inch shackle down the 3-motor.
I'll tell you what, we got a hell of a current blowing down here right now.
The old girl's getting mad.
Well, I guess so, buddy. Just tell her it's not even as bad as pulling a tooth. It won't hurt but a little bitty bit, just like a tooth.
Okay, come on up on it. Come on up on it. Up, 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 up.
Coming up, coming up.
Come on up on it. Come on up on it.
Coming up on it.
Don't stop now.
Not stopping at all. Just coming up easy all the time.
Oh, stop. Come up on the A-frame tugger a little bit.
Coming up on the A-frame tugger a little bit.
Look up on it.
Coming up on it.
Let's go. Okay, go for it on a 3-motor. Go.
3-motor. Oh, 3. Come on. Come on.
All stop.
Slack it off. All stop. We smashed it out of it, but we got it out of the hole. All stop in a minute.
Sure it's not a refrigerator.
Well, if it is, they must keep something awful good in there.
Refrigerator?
All right, go for it.
Going. No, Peter. No. It's not a refrigerator, Peter. If it is, it's mighty heavy duty.
A heavy-duty refrigerator.
Hey, Steve, get on that fast. The cable's not flipping real good.
Oh, shit.
The safe's only 50 feet below our boat, with the cable holding it slipping off. Once again, there's a real chance we'll lose it. The door to a storage cabinet under the safe is torn loose. August 26th, our 29th day at sea.
Getting to this shaft, I don't think it's going to be a problem because I can see this one.
Ted's nearly as excited as I am about the second goal of the expedition, ending the mystery surrounding the watertight door.
This shaft will come out directly over the top of the middle generator.
The answer has eluded me for a long, long time.
That is where the tunnel is, whether there's a door or not a door. That is right.
The Stockholm hit the Andrea Doria at the center of the deep tank compartment. The next compartment toward the rear, the generator room, began to flood massively after the collision. This gave rise to a rumor that's persisted for more than a quarter century, that a door in the watertight wall between these two compartments had been negligently removed or locked open. As a result of the flooding, the Doria's 5 huge generators had to be shut down in rapid succession, leaving her without electric power and killing the pumps. Without pumps, the ship was doomed. We want to find out the facts. Was the door there, or wasn't it? The watertight door is going to be hard to get to, but Ted's figured out an ingenious route.
Slack Ted out of the bell.
Slack Ted from the bell.
Come up on the 8th frame. Taka. Come up easy.
First, we rip off the front of the souvenir shop that's in the middle of the foyer lounge.
Okay, you got it, you got it. Make it hot.
She's hot.
Behind the souvenir shop, there's a ventilation shaft that leads directly into the generator room.
Come on, baby, burn. Come on, burn. Oh, yeah. Make it cold.
Coke.
All this insulation is really a bummer. Well, here goes.
You're in the shaft?
Yeah.
How's it look?
A little scary, but it's neat.
Nothing but unbroken steel on all sides. Nobody has ever succeeded in penetrating this far into a wreck. If anything goes wrong, there's no quick exit. It's a calculated risk.
It's damn tight getting through here.
We're committed.
I'm in the generator room.
I bet there's a giant squid living around one of those generators.
Well, I hope not.
This is the top of one of the Doria's 5 generators, each about the size of a locomotive.
Damned if I didn't open it after 25 years. Hey, we got some nice lights down here. Wish somebody could get them turned on for us. I gotta figure out which way to go. I'm confused, man.
Roger.
Nuts. This isn't gonna be so easy.
We come up against an unexpected obstacle, a heavy steel grating that wasn't on our deck plans. The watertight doors on the opposite side.
I'll be damned. I'll be damned. There are a couple of places I'd like to go, but my bailout bottle won't fit. I'm just very, very frustrated right now. I can't go to my right. I can't go to my left. I can't go anywhere. I can't find a way to get through this thing.
You would have thought that somewhere in that room they would have had staircases going from level to level.
Yeah, I know, but I can't find one. I can't believe we did all this work to get in here, and now I can't even get to the other end of the damn room. There's gotta be something. has got to be the way. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. What is this thing? I've got it. I got a stairway going down.
Ted squirms through the opening.
Ouch! Damn it.
It's so small, I wouldn't even have tried it if I hadn't seen him do it first.
I made it, Steve. I'm in the lower level. Steve, tell Peter to follow me, because I'm going for the door. This hasn't been a fun dive, I'll tell you that.
Why don't you come on out of there, then?
Because we're getting a little short on time, and I want to find the damn door.
This is where the door ought to be, but there's nothing here but wreckage.
I'm trying to find the door, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, Ted.
Suddenly we spot a white hake. Something's wrong. The water this far inside the Doria ought to be stagnant, dead. This kind of fish shouldn't be here.
Hey, Steve? Steve, I think I got a hole in the ship down here.
A hole in the ship?
Yeah, I just swam through a hole in the ship, and I'm outside in open water.
In a flash, the Doria reveals the secret she's guarded for 25 years.
My God! My God!
This is the edge of a huge hole in the bottom of the generator room. Ted and I actually swam out through it. We're outside the ship. It never occurred to anybody that the tear in the Doria could be so enormous. About 80 feet of her hull was opened to the sea. This is what must have happened. When the Stockholm hit the Doria, she pivoted, ripping open not just one, but 3 of the Doria's watertight compartments. The generator room itself was breached. That's why it flooded.
Boy, this thing is split open like a ripe watermelon.
It looks to Ted and me as if the Stockholm's bow crushed the wall where the watertight door was located. Whether the door was there or not is going to remain a mystery forever. The fact is that the sea poured into the generator room through the great hole opened by the Stockholm. Door or no door, the Andrea Doria was doomed.